Hey guys, Fanatic Farms here, and this week we are going back to the mid-90s pretty much. Power Rangers. You could not move. Well, if you didn't know what the Power Rangers were in the 90s, you were clearly living under a rock kind of thing. You know, it was everywhere. And being a child of the 80s, born in the 80s, grew in the 90s, so child in the 90s. I love the Power Rangers. It was hard to find someone that didn't. I didn't have many toys growing up, Power Ranger wise. I had a Red Ranger Automorph figure of Jason. I used to team that up with my Grimlock Transformer toy because I didn't have the Zords. I also had, well, I said I didn't have the Zords. I had the remote control Dino Megazord that came on a wire. Yeah, that was pretty much it for Power Rangers for me as a child. But growing up, in my 20s, I purchased Power Rangers. I was purchasing Zords. I was trying to do like every Zord from the Megazord, a Megazord from every Zordon era. So I got up to the Shogun Zord, and I ran out of money, and I just stopped buying because I still need to do Zeo, but that's great. Like the first Zeo Megazord, crazy expensive. Still an awesome Zord though. So yeah, like I say, I've got MMMPR, too many M's. The original Dino Megazord, but that's around a friend's house because he has that on display. I had no room for it. The Thunder Megazord, which I'm going to do a review now. The White Tiger Zord, which will be a review at some other point with the Thunder Megazord. Ninja Zord is up there with the Falcon as well, so it's Ninja Falcon Zord, and then the Shogun Zord with another Falcon Zord, so Shogun Falcon Zord there, and Tartanus, the Carrier Zord. Annoyingly, I'm missing one of his legs, his paws disappeared, but yeah, and I have the Dragon Zord as well, so there will be other videos coming up. So this one, like I say, Thunder Megazord. Let's do this in weird order. It's not my favourite Megazord. I don't like the look of it. The Zords themselves are a bit bland. But let's say the Tyrannosaurus Rex Red Dragon Thunder Zord just blew my mind when it first came on, and this is it. You know, it was such a cool looking Zord. The transformation in episode, well, the reveal, what was it? Season 2, episode 3, the third part of that one, where they finally get the Thunder Zords. Seeing the Tyrannosaurus Rex being struck by lightning and turning into this, epic. So, like I say, this was piloted by Jason and then by Rocky, and I'm just going to show off that I've got their autographs as well. Such a cool Zord. And this was the very first Zord ever to have a second mode, like a warrior mode kind of thing. So to go from this, which, let's just go articulation, the neck, the tail, the legs, do that, but they're joined together. Same with the back ones. And the mouth moves up and down, the head moves up and down, the head comes off. The weird yellow tentacly things, I don't know, they come off. They move. So yeah, go from Dragon Zord to Warrior mode. You take the tail off and fold down the little plastic tab there. Move the leg out, which that way. Take the head off, straighten the neck up, and that one, and then flip it upside down, and you've got it pretty much nearly there. The arms snap together, and if you don't know how this works, like there is 1,000,003 videos on YouTube like of this, so I don't know how you don't know, but like that, and then flip that up and up and over to reveal a cavity. Tail, fold that back on itself, and this piece is lost quite a lot, so I'm quite happy I've got my version. And that slots in the chest like that, and then the head, open the jaw up as wide as it possibly can so it's in a gasp, and then pop it down so it reveals the face, and then that slots in like so, and it all folds in quite nicely, and there we have Red Dragon Warrior Mode. Oops, move his hands in a bit. And this did come with a little red Power Ranger like solid plastic thing. Just for example, I've got a pink one here, like that. It came in red, and you can like sits on the head like that. And it also came with a solid plastic crystal shape as well, same thing. And the Red Dragon came with a staff. Obviously, well, it's not obviously, but I don't have that. And yeah, so that is the Red Dragon. And we got, due to his combination, that lot, and the changing from the Dragon to the Warrior, it has great articulation. We've got 360 on the arms, ratcheted joints as well, which are always good, and still really stiff as well. So you've got, we do the hench pose, but you need that for, what do you call it, combining it later on. That's part of the combination. And elbow joints, shoulder joints, you've got knee bends. It's such a cool figure. When I get around to doing it, it can also ride, like in the movie, with on the back of the white tiger. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, but I'm digressing. When Bandai released this in '94, they were smart because they did it as the Red Dragon on its own, the other Zords in a pack themselves, and they also, I believe, eventually did do a complete thing where it was all of them together. So you bought the Red Dragon on its own, and there's a picture of the box here, and if I can find a picture of the back of the box, I'll put that there. If not, it's nothing. And then you got that, but you want the Megazord, so you would have to buy, and they called it the Thunder Assault Team. And I know this because I found the other day, this is why I'm doing the video now, the instructions for it. So this is, what, 30 years old now, 2024. These debuted in 1994. And I still have the instruction sheet for the Thunder Assault Team. And this is in a kind of chariot mode. And in the show, they would come flying down on this thing. And the Red Dragon would sit or stand in the middle of it, like so, with his staff, and he'd use the staff like a helicopter, and they would literally just drop and fall on people, wouldn't they? So yeah, that's, let's put the Red Dragon there. That's the Assault Team. Black Lion, Blue Griffin, no, Unicorn, Yellow Griffin, Pink Thunderbird. And God, it was a mouthful to summon these guys. Do you remember? It was, I will put a clip if I can, but
Mastodon Lion Thunderzord power!
Pterodactyl Firebird Thunderzord power!
Triceratops Unicorn Thunderzord power!
Saber-tooth Tiger Griffin Thunderzord power!
Tyrannosaurus Red Dragon Thunderzord power!
to do that. And I still have Billy's little Power Ranger. So there you go, there's Billy sat on the front of the unicorn. I want to call it Griffin, that's not, that's the yellow one. We're talking about the yellow one. There is the Griffin. And who was it? It was Trini and then Aisha, I believe, if I remember. It wasn't. Ashley took over afterwards. Oh no. But yeah, there's, we'll say Trini. Bless her. Sat on top of the Griffin Yellow Thunder, Saber-tooth Tiger Griffin Thunderzord. I don't have Zach's figure or Adam's, depending on what time you watch the show. But Mastodon, Lion, Thunder Megazord, and in Japan, if I get this right, the head was green. Mine is green because I've got stickers which are peeling off really badly, which are repro stickers. The American version was more black because obviously Zach was a Black Power Ranger. In the Super Sentai show that it was based on, they were already on the Green Rangers, so the line was greenish, had more green on it. And then finally, Kimberly's Pterodactyl, Thunderbird. Bear with me. I've last time I tried filming this, I got it wrong. So let me just double check. It's not Thunderbird. It's Firebird. Firebird. Pterodactyl, Firebird, and I have Kimberly as well. And she just rides on the back like that. And that was it. These are the Thunder Ultra Sword. Let's try that again. These are the Thunder Assault team. So, Firebird, Lion, Griffin, Unicorn. And then they would all join up with the Red Dragon to form the Thunder Megazord. And I've just forgotten the Lion Zord also has the helmet attached to the back like a tail. And in the first appearance as well, he had 4 legs, and what they've done is they took one of these legs and put it here to make it look like it had 4 legs. It was kind of weird. But to combine all of these guys into the Thunder Megazord, you take your Red Dragon, you make it stand in like a little ballet on its tippy toes, and rotate the legs out like so. And you take the Unicorn and you fold this black thigh guard out of his back. And also again in Japan, I think this is silver. America and the UK, it's black. Fold the head back, and you then turn it like that. It's the most simplest transformation. Like I say, these Zords were so ropey looking. How is that meant to be an animal? Like the only moving part, even on the show, was the front scooping it, just kind of do that. Never really got it. Fold again, back, hoik up, and then just like that. And on the back, or in the hole, you can see there is a cutout shape, and that is so the legs slot in, and they snap like that. No, it hasn't broken. That's just how loud it is. Ooh. So bam, done. Now put the Red Dragon in its hench pose like that. Get the Firebird. I got it right this time. Take off the tail, which is meant to go then on top of the staff of the Red Dragon, but like I say, lost mine, so I don't have it. So that just gets put to one side. On the underside of the Firebird, you've got 2 great clips there, which peg onto 2 little pegs sticking out here at the back. One. He says 1 and 2, like so. And then you wrap the wings around the Red Dragon's waist, making sure it's all nice and snug, like that. Fold the arms back down so they're out of the way, and you take the Lion Zord. Take the helmet off, take the legs off, like so, bish bash bosh. Fold the head up, and on the inside there's these little plastic like holes, I don't know, clips. Mine is broken, again plain wear, and that slots on the front. But before I do that, and this I find kind of cool, you know, in the Dinozord Megazord, the cockpit was in the head, so they were always in the head. In the Thunderzords, the cockpit was the chest, the big green circle, and these little pink solid coloured figures can sit nicely. Where's the others? I just do Billy and Kimberly at the moment. In there, I don't know if you'll be able to see in there. Yeah, but they do. And if you had all 5, they could all fit in. So that goes on the chest like so. Covers up that gap there, makes it all look nice and neat. Then you take the Lionzord's feet and fold out the hands. And then he wears them like gloves, and they sit like that, slot on the shoulders, bish bash. And he's got this really cool samurai-ish looking suit of armour, and then the helmet just pops on his head, and it's meant to lock into place, but it doesn't really want to. And that is the Thunder Megazord, and I've forgotten finishing move, the sword. It's got a clip on it which clips onto the side of the Firebird, but the person that owned this before me, savages. Look what they did to the end of the sword. They sit there and just gnawing it like some weird rat person, and they did it to the end of the hilt as well. So I can never have it posed with the sword out because it just looks stupid. And then that clips onto the Firebird's wing without knocking the head off. Oh, that's gone horribly wrong. Let's just pretend that never happened, shall we, people? And there you have it. Finally, we have the Thunder Megazord from Power Rangers Series 2. And like I say, I'm not a big fan of this sword in just in its style and its looks. I don't like the fact that it's just literally the red dragon with armour on it. But I had to get it. I was, like I say, I was collecting the Zordon era Megazords. This was the second one, and it's okay. I'm glad I didn't have it as a child. I'd be a little bit disappointed. I wish I had the Thunder, the Dino Megazord to compare it to. Compare it to. There we go. But yeah, that is my Thunder Megazord from Series 2 onwards of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers until it got destroyed and they moved on to the Ninja Zords. I will do a video at some point with the White Tiger, that guy right there, and I will do a comparison, a video review of that one combining with this guy as well, and size comparison and stuff like that. But until then, have a great day, guys. Take care of each other. Be nice to each other. The world is a sucky place at the moment. If we can just be nice, well, just be happy with each other, and the world will be a slightly better place. All right, take care of yourself, guys. Have a good one, and I'll see you soon. Laters.